Hello students, in the previous class we discussed about the reproduction through seeds and also about the parts of a seed. Right? Have you remember? Okay. In this class we will discuss about the germination of a seed and also conditions that are necessary for the germination. First, germination of a seed. What is germination? The development of seed into seedling is called germination. Germination in Kannada, ಮೊಳಕೆಯೊಡೆಯುವಿಕೆ. The period for which seed remains inactive or the period which is before the growth of seed into seedling is called dormant period. Dormant period in Kannada, ಸುಪ್ತ ಅವಧಿ. ಒಂದು ಬೀಜವನ್ನು ಬಿತ್ತಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಮೊಳಕೆಯೊಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಾವಧಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಸುಪ್ತ ಅವಧಿ ಅಥವಾ ಡಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. The seed will not germinate until it gets suitable environment conditions. During the germination, the baby plant gets its all food from the cotyledons or seed leaves. In the previous class, I already told you that food is stored in the cotyledons or seed leaves, right? So that stored food is used by the baby plant during the germination. Students, see here I take bean seed, okay? You can see the bean seed germination through these diagrams. First, bean seed absorbs the water through the micropyle. Micropyle is the small opening which we can see in the seed coat. Okay? When the seed absorbs the water, seed coat will be softens, and also that seed coat will be breaks and gives the way for the baby plant to grow. Baby plant is also called embryo. Embryo in Kannada, Bruna. The embryo which is in the seed has two parts. One is the radicle, another one is the plumule. We can see this embryo structure in the seed. Okay. First this radicle grows and pushes down into the soil. Then this radicle forms the root for the baby plant. And then this plumule grows as a shoot. When this plumule grows, the seed coat will be breaks down, and also so these are the cotyledons or the seed leaves. Okay, so these cotyledons or seed leaves dry up and also fall out when this plumule grows, and also when this plumule grows forms green leaves. Okay, so this is about the germination of a seed. Next, conditions that are necessary for the germination. Students, do one thing. Take one pot, fill soil or mud to the pot and sow some seeds. Observe after few days you cannot see any growth in the seed. Why? Because germination of seed requires some necessary conditions. Then what are the conditions that are necessary for the germination? Those are air, water and warmth. First, air. Like us, seeds requires oxygen for breathing. Seed will not get germinate until it gets air. Okay. Then water. Water softens the seed coat. I already told you that when the seed coat softens, that breaks down and gives the way for the embryo to grow. Right? For that purpose, water is required. And also this water changes the food stored in the seed into soluble form, that is helpful for the baby plant. Okay? Then warmth. Warmth in Kannada, Ushnate. Warmth is required for the seed. Why? Because seed have the cells. The cells become too active, warmth is required. ಬೀಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವಕೋಶಗಳಿರ್ತವೆ. ಆ ಜೀವಕೋಶಗಳು ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಉಷ್ಣತೆಯ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ germination. Today I will stop here. In the next class we will discuss about the reproduction by spores and also by the vegetative propagation, how the plants will reproduce. Thank you.